What is up, my brewskis? And let's get ready to rumble! It is time for more death battle here on the channel, and I am so excited to do another one of these. I haven't fully picked out what kind of hat and everything that I'm gonna actually do for these videos just yet. It does look like, from the most of the comments on the last one, that the options are pretty much gonna be like a boomsticks hat, so I can try doing like a version of that. Or actually, there were several of you that really did like the gold crown of laurels and everything idea that I had for it. So just kind of let me know again in the comments how you guys feel about that. Let me know which one you would prefer. We will see. That's not the point of this. The point of this is that we're gonna watch some fight. Yes. So this video here today, I'm sure you guys have noticed and everything by the title, I am going to watch Mob versus Tatsumaki from One Punch Man versus Mob Psycho. I love Mob Psycho 100, and the reason I actually wanted to watch this one at this moment is because they literally just had their little 10th anniversary video that they put out a few days ago. So it made me really want to watch this one because I love my boy Mob. I love him so much. And then as far as One Punch Man goes, so for One Punch Man, I watched season 1 way back when it first was coming out, and I haven't rewatched it, haven't watched any of the other seasons after that. But yeah, so I don't remember too much from One Punch Man. Like, in full honesty, I really don't even remember a lot of the I don't even remember hardly any, if any, of the Tatsumaki scenes from the first season. Oh my god, but do y'all remember when it was first coming out, they really, that scene with Saitama versus Genos and everything? Oh my god, the animation for that scene was everywhere. That animation for that fight scene, I remember it was everyone was so hype about that fucking scene. I love it so much. And then when I was at a convention shortly after that, I remember one of the karaoke sessions that they had for one of the panel rooms and everything. There's a lady and she sang the One Punch Man theme song in the Japanese version for karaoke, and oh my god, the whole room was so hype. The whole room was so hype for the entirety of the theme song. It was great. So I remember the feelings of watching One Punch Man and everything, and I remember specific scenes. I just don't remember a lot. So very excited to see what kind of information that they're gonna give me. But out of all honesty, I gotta go with my boy Mob. I love that show so much. It stuck in my mind a lot more. So I gotta root for him. So I am so ready to hop into this. Hopefully you guys are too, but you know what we got to do first? We got to turn our lights off to get our ambiance ready, and then we got to get our projector here pulled up. Of course, any likes and comments are always so greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for feeding the algorithm just a little snicky snack here. It really helps get these videos out there, so thank you. And of course, subscribe if you like the vibe. But otherwise, I will see you guys here in just a second after this brief message about Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means the absolute world to me. If uncensored and full-length version reactions are something that you are interested in, please feel free to check out my Patreon, where I've got several series up already, and of course I'll be continuing to add series to that as I go, and your support is what allows me to keep doing this. So if that interests you, please feel free to check out my Patreon, but no pressure whatsoever. All the support here on YouTube means the absolute world to me just as much, so thank you guys, and I hope you really enjoy this reaction. Oh shit, that's right. Real quick, actually, before we get started, I totally forgot to say probably the next one that I'm going to do after this. So the next death battle that I'm probably going to do after this is going to be the Godzilla versus Hulk one. So just so that you guys know about that, and then after that, I haven't picked whatever one I'm going to do after that just yet. So yeah, just a little heads up there before we get started.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by 23andMe. It's that time of the year again. Everybody likes a personalized gift, and what's more personal than your DNA?
Well, I mean,
weird. 23andMe is an easy and awesome way to learn about your ancestry.
He's not wrong.
With over 150 genetic reports and 1,500 geographic regions, it's the most comprehensive ancestry breakdown you can find.
I tried it myself. I learned my families from all over the place, but only from the redneck parts.
Get it for 50% off all November long.
Only
That's
from the redneck
$99.
parts. That's great.
Order your Health Plus Ancestry Kit at 23andme.com/deathbattle. That's the number 2.
I'm pretty sure the way that my family has just described our ancestry is just ish. Scottish, Irish, English, like kind of a mix of all that general area.
There are plenty of talented
just
people in
ish.
the world, but even then, only a select few have the honor of being called prodigy.
Yeah!
Can get to one's head, or one's head, if you know what I'm saying. Because, you know, the guy who made both these characters is called one. So, yeah.
Mob, the reluctant psychic powerhouse from Mob Psycho 100.
Yes!
And Tatsumaki, the fearless, ferocious Esper from One Punch Man. He's
Uh-huh.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's
Oh,
our
my
job to analyze
boy.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
Wah.
a death battle.
Ooh.
As a citizen of Seasoning City, you
Yeah,
would probably
we're
be
doing
familiar
Mob
with the local
first.
criminal group Claw.
Maybe even the famous sex symbol and so-called
Sex
greatest
symbol.
sidekick of the century, Reagan.
But
I love that he called him a sex symbol. That's so good. That's so going back to that 10th anniversary animation that they just like let out. I'll put a link in like my description and everything. It's like 2 minutes long. Oh my god, did they miss animating Reagan? Like holy crap. They gave him so much fucking detail in this like little short. It's so good. It's so good. Like, and funny enough, he's actually he didn't end up being my favorite character of the series. Like I really love Mob. Like I love Mob. Mob's probably my favorite out of all honesty. But my secondary favorite, if anybody can guess who my secondary favorite character and or characters are, I will heart the first comment that gets it right.
you probably wouldn't think twice about this plain-looking boy with a bowl cut, Shigeo Kageyama.
Long
We
story
love the
short,
bowl
he's
cut.
a pretty
Oh.
unremarkable student of soul.
Oh, he works so hard though. 14 Mob White Tea Boys. Salt Middle School members of the. I genuinely actually forgot until they literally said the thing like 2 seconds ago. I genuinely forgot that they were by the same person because they make One Punch Man references in Mob and everything. So I should have remembered that, but I totally forgot about that. Out of all honesty, member of the Body Improvement Club. Yeah. Favorite food, takoyaki. I love takoyaki. That is literally one of my favorite snacks. I really want to learn like how to make it and everything, and I want to get like a takoyaki maker. I love takoyaki. It's so good. It's genuinely one of my favorite like foods. Milk and ramen. You know what? We just like all of the same favorite foods. That's why he's my favorite. And favorite hobby, watching the sky. Oh, my boy.
Middle school. He's the kid you picked last for dodgeball. He's
No!
just sort of there, taking up
I
space
love
and
him.
stealing your air.
The kanji in his
No.
name can even be misread as mob,
Not stealing
which
your
means
air.
bland and boring.
Oh.
Naturally,
Oh.
everybody calls him that.
So you might be surprised to learn that he accidentally took over a local gang, unintentionally founded his own cult, and
Yeah.
is an incredibly powerful psychic warrior.
Don't get it mixed
Yeah.
up. This isn't your typical superhero secret identity shenanigans. Bob doesn't really give a shit about any of these things.
Nope.
He's just out there trying to fit in by joining the Body Improvement Club.
Yeah.
Which he sucks horribly at.
No.
Oh,
He
come
does
on,
so
man.
good.
Running's not that hard. Take it from me.
Look
I
at
got a
them. They're so
shotgun for a leg.
supportive. Oh.
Still, when his life is in danger or his friends need protecting, Mob's psychic ability manifests as something truly phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's mega powerful. He might not be able to run a mile without fainting, but he totally can if he boosts his body psychically. He can fly through the
Yes.
air, fling objects all over the place, throw psychic energy attacks, lift giant buildings, cause skinny spinning earthquakes, whip up huge twisters, and more.
He's not just an offensive powerhouse,
Yeah, he does everything. Like my boy, he's so awesome. He's so great. This anime, like, if hang on, let me adjust here. My fucking knees hurt. Because I'm old. But if anybody is watching this with me and everything and hasn't actually seen Mob Psycho, I heavily recommend it. Heavily recommend it as an anime. Like, it's just great. Let's see what we got. Telekinesis and flight energy, absorption, energy transference, spiritual awareness, astral projection, chronokinesis, energy barriers, mind control resistance. Yas.
he can mold his psychic energy around his body as a shield. While this isn't
Yup.
an uncommon technique in Mob's world, it's incredibly useful for him in particular, as he's one of the few psychics who can actually attack and defend simultaneously.
Yes.
Like when he was fighting a bunch of evil spirits all at once. Oh, talk about weird looking. Wiz, you sure he's not just like tripping balls or something?
No, but you're kind of on the right track.
They
These
kind of look
psychic
like evil
powers are
possessed
directly
like
linked
tree
to
spirits
emotions.
from
the more sad,
Princess
angry,
Mononoke. That's
rejected,
interesting.
and so on that you feel, the more powerful your psychic abilities become.
Hey,
Yeah.
Wiz, punch me.
What?
Punch me! I need to get really
Hit me!
angry so I can do psychic stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
That
My
was
brain
lame.
can hit harder than you. Wow.
Use your
Is it gonna
robot
work
hand.
If I'm just so embarrassed about having a friend like you.
Use your rope. Yes. I told you. Just use the robot hand, my dude. Like, I told you.
Regardless, the fact that Mob's psychic powers are drawn from his emotions is a conundrum in and of itself.
Yeah.
See, when Mob was a child, an attempt to use his powers wound up injuring his younger brother. This tragedy would scar Mob forever, terrifying him of his own ability. As a result, he suppressed his emotions for years.
But just like a needy ex, they'd still boil up in bad situations. Us readers got to see them rise with a handy percentage counter. When it hits 100%, Mob goes all out like a Super Saiyan. He can
Yes.
absorb psychic energy while in 100 mode.
Yup. 100% rage. 100% animosity. Self-control becomes violent. Yeah. Gratitude transfers powers. 1000% increase. Sadness. Cries a lot. Oh, my boy. 100% kindness. Mob creates much stronger barriers to protect others. Oh, I love that.
But that's not Mob's limit. Far from it. Suppressing his powers had an unprecedented effect on his psyche.
Oh, more.
His power became an entity of its own within.
100% courage. Mob becomes more heroic and extremely powerful. Obsession, single-minded rampant. Ecstasy, hysterical and erratic. That form. Yeah, that's not a form that you want to mess with. Out of all honesty.
In Mob's mind, representative of his repressed self.
And when things
Yeah.
get real bad, it takes over his body in a blind rage.
Yup.
Or blind sadness, whatever he's feeling at the time.
In
Yeah.
this unmeasurable state, Mob's true prowess is revealed, and it's extraordinary. His sheer psychic aptitude increases at an alarming rate, including his absorption ability.
My powers are being sucked in by Kageyama. All of the energy in the atmosphere. Are you telling me his vessel is able to handle this much?
And while he is often unconscious while his inner self takes over, his
Yeah, kind of bolt of lightning. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna let him finish that sentence and then I'll read it.
questionable state will continue trying to achieve whatever his most recent objective may be.
That makes sense. Yeah. Caught a bolt of lightning, flew 20 kilometers in mere seconds, transferred a city of busting blast into broccoli. Yeah. Observed a charged bomb from Tetsuro's show, caused a magnitude 9 earthquake, destroyed my amazement landscape, defeated Tetsuro's Taro, Sarazawa, Dimple. Yup. That I will say, so the song from where he fights Dimple is literally one of my favorite from the series. I genuinely enjoy listening to that. I believe that particular song is called Exist. I really love that one.
Whether that's taking on the criminal organization Claw or confessing how he feels to his crush.
Alright, I get it. The guy's super strong. So let's
Yeah.
figure out just how much psychic power he's got bottled up. Check this
A
out.
lot.
While smashing this ugly joke through a building, he went from 0 to kick-ass so fast
Yeah.
he caught fire.
Taking this feat literally. To get this result, he would have to be reaching an ablation speed over 5 times the speed of sound.
Fast,
Jesus.
but not as fast as a bolt of lightning, which he was
Okay.
quick enough to catch with his shield.
That's not all. In his duel with Claw's
Yeah.
boss, Toichiro, Mob took this huge crushing hit, scaling this massive handprint crater to a nearby
my
building.
God.
That
Yeah.
one, and applying the
That
resulting
one.
fragmentation of rock, we found Mob survived an attack worth over 80 tons of TNT.
Jesus.
That's small time for Shiggy. In the same fight, he psycho lifted hundreds of buildings into the air. Look at that thing! Suddenly, I have an unshakable urge to go play Katamari Damacy. Somehow, these things
What
will
is
make
this?
some stars.
Not
What?
only is that millions of tons of stone and concrete, but simply creating this orb pushed away the clouds.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Guys, that's not impressive. Clouds are just fluffy balls of cotton candy. Now,
I
hear
don't know
you.
about that.
I thought so too. But turns out, That's not true at all.
No.
Unfortunately, to move clouds in real life, you need a freaking hydrogen bomb.
So it's quite impressive
Which
when
just-
on another occasion, Mob gathered all these clouds himself. By measuring the area and multiplying by average cloud density, this feat comes out to around 30 gigatons of TNT.
Oh,
20
Jesus.
times the combined destructive capabilities of all the nuclear warheads in the world.
Granted,
Jesus, that what I was gonna say real quick though is that considering the amount of power that it takes to move clouds, then since they just literally like did the actual math and everything for it, it really puts, and I'm going to say this as vague as possible to avoid spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched it, but it really makes me think about that one scene from season 1 of My Hero Academia. Really kind of puts that one into perspective for exactly how powerful that had to be. That's kind of crazy. I love that.
Mob isn't all powerful. For example, once while absorbing an explosive attack, he reached a definitive limit. Though he compensated by redirecting all that psychic energy into some broccoli seeds. With interesting results.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it's gonna be hard to hide that one under the table.
In time, Mob eventually reconnected with his repressed self, fully accepting his past and his powers.
So look out, he may look like a total dork, but this is one middle schooler you don't want to try stealing lunch money from.
Rage burning in me.
God, I love it. I love it. I don't think I just also mention this really quick. I love when shows go and when they get really intense and they do that super sketchy animation style. I love when animated shows do that because it makes it feel so much more like raw and intense and powerful that it's one of my favorite things that an animated show can do whenever there's like a fight scene or like a really intense scene happening. I think it just like multiplies the intensity very much so. I made the same comment in my Gurren Lagann reaction whenever they do it in that series, and I also made the same comment when I did my Simone versus Kyle Rayner reaction for Death Battle and everything. It's one of my favorite things. I love it so much. Okay, sorry, continuing.
In a world filled with monsters and villains which threaten the survival of humanity on a daily basis, it's a stroke of luck that mankind has its fair share of saviors in the form of superheroes.
Yeah.
And some of these heroes are so powerful they can crush all the baddies without even laying a finger on them.
These are espers, superhumans who possess powerful psychic abilities.
And one of them is a girl named Tatsumaki. What the? Is that real? Why did she have cinnamon rolls stuck on her face?
Well,
Because they're delicious. What other excuse do you need? But yeah, it's the art style. And I believe the official story is, even though I'm probably explaining this to you guys when you already know, but I believe the official story is that the guy like who made it and everything like that didn't feel like he was super good at art, but he still made the stories anyways. And then I believe it got picked up by like an official manga artist and they started working together on it. Like, of course, provide more details in the comments and everything like that. But I believe that's how like the stylized manga came to be and everything. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but yeah, that's so cool.
let's just say one is more well known for his excellent storytelling than, say, his art. Regardless, Tatsumaki's psychic abilities were extraordinary, even at a young age.
Interesting. Tornado Terror 46. Wait, not available. You would never ask a lady's weight. 28 years. Okay. Obsessed with candy. Interesting. Okay. As a sassy lost child. Whose sassy lost child is this? Somebody come get her, please. Favorite hobby being a brat. Well, ma'am, no wonder you get mistaken as a sassy lost child then. If you are a sassy lost child, that's just what they're going to do.
So much so, she was taken from her family to be detained and studied at a research facility. She was 7 years old.
So, not the best childhood, obviously. Lucky for her, she got out thanks to a surprise rescue by the hero called Blast.
Okay.
Things, I guess?
I mean,
no one really knows.
Either way, Blast's rescue changed Tatsumaki's life forever.
I feel like it's pretty,
and he left her with
self-explanatory.
one very important lesson. When the time comes, don't expect someone to save you.
That's kinda harsh. He
Damn.
is supposed to be a superhero, right?
Whether
I
it be
mean,
she
yeah,
was
but
inspired
like,
by his hero.
I mean, sure. That's kind of a dark reality check to be given a child that you're rescuing. But I mean, like, at the same time, heroes can't be everywhere at once. It isn't. They can't save everyone. So it's not like incorrect advice. It's just, ooh, a little rough to give a child that you just rescued, but you know.
Or torn by his contradiction, Tatsumaki decided to take up hero work for herself. Thus, she took up the mantle, Tornado of Terror.
Just dropped her out of the thing.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Doesn't that sound more like a supervillain name? And you
Nah.
might mistake her for one too, cause she's kind of a brat.
Oh, that was the
She
fight
is the
between
best at what she
Saitama and
does,
Genos
and
I was
she
talking
knows
about.
it. So she often seems arrogant and rude. With her psychokinesis, she
I mean-
often floats above her opponents, looking down on them literally and figuratively.
I
Her
mean,
favorite thing
I
to
feel
do
like she
is
has
throw
to,
rocks
otherwise
at
everybody
people.
would be looking
Big
down
rocks,
on her.
Small rocks, rocks from outer space, doesn't matter. If it's vaguely rock
feel like it's her just taking that power back.
But she doesn't discriminate. She's also fine throwing other things like trains,
Oh.
schools, people,
Oh.
even a giant
Oh.
octopus.
Not only
We
that,
throwing
but
people?
she can alter the
Okay.
direction of gravity, create town-spanning barriers, twist up a human body, cause
Oh,
magnitude
oh.
8-level earthquakes, and
Oh.
spin up enormous whirlwinds. Fitting for her namesake.
And
Yeah.
that's not even half of it. She's the most powerful Esper of them all, even better than her older sister, Fubuki.
Damn.
Actually, that's her younger sister.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Man, anime's real confusing.
But given her past, even with her sister beside her,
I mean-
Tatsumaki has some serious trust issues.
She doesn't even
Ooh.
want Fubuki to have friends. Chill out, lady. Friends are
Damn.
important. Right, Wiz?
I'm sorry, what?
I mean,
Oh. Well,
can you blame her for having that mentality, considering the bit of advice that she got from the hero that was saving her when she was a child? Can you really blame her for really having that mentality at that point, out of all honesty?
had his chance.
Anyway, manipulating objects and
Oh.
organisms is
Oh.
only part of her skill set. Tatsumaki's power truly shines when it comes
Oh.
to precision.
Oh, yeah, she's
okay.
so talented, she can use her crazy mind power to have full control over television.
Yeah,
What?
sure, but that's not really what I had in mind.
Change.
Well, Tatsumaki has some level of control over a person's chi, or as it's known in traditional Chinese
Oh,
culture,
okay.
vital life force.
Okay,
If she can overpower
interesting.
her opponent, she can use their own chi to disable or even kill them.
Oh.
I did it! I'm psychic!
Against other espers, she can spiral her own energy to redirect theirs, and even suppress
Huh.
their powers in an instant.
Yeah, Lady Tornado can block their psychicness whenever she wants, so long as they're a
Oh.
weaker Esper than her, which basically means everyone. One
Oh,
punch
damn.
man meet the one thought
Oh,
woman.
shit.
Seriously, this
Oh, I wonder if she's... They specifically mentioned that her being able to kind of like manipulate them and use their life force or whatever if they're weaker than her. I don't know that he is weaker than her necessarily right now, so... But he also has... Mob also has resistance to like manipulation and stuff like that. So I don't... If they're like very close as far as like power levels and whatnot, I don't know that that's actually going to be a thing that she can use against him. Okay.
chick is so powerful, she pulled a meteor from
Why did I play? I wasn't done reading. Pyrokinesis, flight, energy barriers, gravity manipulation, technomancy, Fubuki's hellstorm, psychic binding, chi disruption. Yeah,
outer space.
Well, while that move is pretty well known, it technically is not canon to the original source material. However,
Huh,
that doesn't mean it's off the
interesting.
table, as it turns out her other accomplishments prove she's more than powerful enough to pull it off.
Just look at her lifting up this. What am I looking at here?
Good question. Thankfully, one was kind enough to include these lovely labels identifying Z-City and an underground hideout. Now,
Uh-huh.
Tatsumaki is psychokinetically lifting the entire hideout, which was previously
Well,
stated
damn.
to reach over 1,500 meters deep. As for the city, the
shit.
world of One Punch Man is based on real-life locations in Tokyo. So at the very least,
cool.
we could compare Z-City to a smaller district like Ginza, which
Okay.
consists of about 215 acres. With the size of an average building in that district in mind, and thus scaling the building to the hideout and then to Ginza, we found that Tatsumaki must be lifting over 3 billion tons of rock.
That's like
Jesus.
lifting the entire Great Wall
Oh.
of China 62 times.
Oh, Jesus. Kill 10,000 foes out. Oh, okay. Flew past Mach 35 speeds. Caused a magnitude 9 earthquake. Oh, so I think they both caused the same then. I think it was the earthquake that I was thinking of. Compressed 100-eyes octopus into nothing. Oh. Redirected Morris's bullet hairstorm. Started 300 times Earth's gravity. Oh, God. I don't remember what the exact measurement was for what mob survived with that hand thing. Oh, I don't remember that. Okay, defeated Genos, Ancient King, Black Okay. Well, I don't need to question that one anymore. I don't want any more information on that one. I'm good.
More than powerful enough to pull a meteor from the sky.
When the
Oh.
alien invader Boros attacked City A with a hailstorm of giant bullets, she was fast enough to stop them in midair and turn them back on the enemy ship. Scaling these bullets to the height of a human and gauging by the amount of damage they could cause, the bullets must
By
have
the
been
height of
moving
Saitama.
1,800 times faster than sound.
She's tough enough to
Oh.
survive an attack that's 300 times
That's-
the Earth's gravity, which probably explains why she could push through crazy
Oh,
G-forces while
Jesus.
flying and fighting against the One-Punch Man himself, Saitama.
By looking at the distance they flew in such a short time frame, they were likely
Oh.
moving more than 36 times the speed of sound.
Which is
Yeah,
awesome,
that's a lot
but she
faster
still
than-
didn't win the fight.
It
That's
was
a-
actually a rather humbling experience for
Damn.
her, finally realizing that perhaps she isn't the most powerful person
But,
alive.
I mean, all espers have limits, including
That's
Tatsumaki.
definitely faster
Their
than
psychic
Mob.
power drains them of energy, so
So
they
that's
can
that's
get
gonna
worn
be
out to a point
that's
where
gonna
they can't
be
do their psycho
something he's
magic
got to watch
for a
out
while.
for.
Also, she generally has to focus exclusively on either offense or defense.
Ah,
So when she's
she
on the
can't do it
attack, her guard is
simultaneously.
lowered, something a
Okay.
skilled enough opponent can certainly take advantage of.
Interesting.
Also, should an esper
While
like
Mob can do
Tatsumaki
them both at the
suffer
same
a
time.
serious head
Okay.
injury, their powers become more difficult to use.
So maybe she's not quite the unstoppable goddess she thought she was. And after getting that memo, she finally loosened up a bit. She even
Oh.
let her sis hang out with her friends instead of throwing them into a wall or something.
Well, damn.
Aw.
Yet, at the end of the day, the idea that anyone could even hope to match the Tornado of Terror's pure psychic power seems laughable.
You disgust me. Get lost.
What's with the attitude from this lost child?
Whose
All right,
sassy
the
lost
maps are
child
set
is
and we've
this?
Run the data through all possibilities.
But
Okay.
first, my mental powers are telling me that some of you are hungry.
How did you know? How did you know? I never eat before watching these videos. You know what? I'm gonna let the sponsor play, and then I'm gonna let the sponsor play while I'm sitting here thinking, and then I'll give my final thoughts. Okay.
By now, you've probably heard of Blue Apron, the leading meal kit delivery service in the US.
Choose your meals each week, get the ingredients delivered to your doorstep, and whip up a meal using the easy-to-follow directions provided.
Blue Apron offers plenty of different menu options with an ever-changing mix of meat, fish, plant-forward, and vegetarian recipes.
It's great! Blue Apron's been around for quite a while now.
See,
and
I
it's
don't
no
know,
coincidence.
like-
It's just that good.
I think
It's
it could
so
be
easy to
close.
make
I think it
delicious
could
meals with this.
definitely be
I'll
close
even eat
because
broomsticks
although
cooking
her
if I
speed
know
is
it's
going to
from Blue
be
Apron.
her speed is going to
I'll
be the
take that as
biggest
a
problem.
compliment. Blue Apron seriously helps even the worst chefs
Tatsumaki's
learn
speed
their
is
way
going to be the
around
biggest
kitchen.
problem for
My
Mob,
favorite
but
part is
considering
feeling like
he
a
can
master
fight
chef,
both on
making
the offense
creative
and the
delicious
defense,
meals
there
with
is
my own
that.
hands.
So
you guys really need to try it out.
It's pretty nice
he could
coming
be
home knowing
defending
I'll have a
against her
delicious
speed
meal
while
I can whip
also
up with
attacking.
ease.
So there
to
is
start
that.
making
So
delicious, brag-worthy meals at home
yeah.
without the hassle. Try Blue Apron.
Check out this week's menu and get $60 off at blueapron.com/battle. That's blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a
Death
death battle.
battle. Okay. So I do think that it's gonna be close, but I'm gonna have to stick with Mob. I'm hoping that considering he can kind of counteract, because she can't fight, like she's got the speed. She definitely has the speed for this fight. She has got all of that, but he has the ability to again do the offense and the defense at the same time. So he may be able to defend against like her speed attacks and like throwing shit at him and stuff like that. He may be able to defend against that while also simultaneously like attacking her like maybe from behind or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna go with Mob. We're gonna see if I'm right, but I'm gonna go with Mob. Here we go, guys. It's time for the death battle. He's my boy.
Oh, I'm lost.
Oh no.
What are you doing, dummy? Get out of here.
Can you help me? Do you go to the middle
Oh.
school here?
Middle school? Know your place.
Oh, that's a hot temper. Just a little bit, like. She's like,
You shouldn't
oh.
use your powers on others.
You think you're impressive? I'll crush you in 5 seconds.
Yes, and the shield. Oh. Okay, we're at 81. Yeah, she's, like I said, she's got this, oh god, the speed. But... Yes, let's go. Oh my god.
Teach you a lesson.
What?
By the way, just so you know,
That looks sick.
this is your fault. Yes! Oh! Oh shit, no. That was the speed, I would say. Whew. I love the smoothness of the animation on Mob. I love it so much. And I love the mix between the pixel and the like actual, oh my god. The graphics, she's just good to city.
How easy.
Nah, nah, yeah, don't dis- Yes! Oh god. See, she's got the speed to dodge, but like...
You think you're a big shot?
Oh! He said, I'm just gonna fucking punch you. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh! No, because he can, no. He can defend. Yes! 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 What? Oh, what? No! Oh. Oh. Damn.
Nobody beats me.
Damn.
KO!
Oh.
Whoa, that was crazy! I thought
Damn. No. Man, I thought he destroyed the meteor from behind. That sucks. Okay, yeah, definitely gonna need the breakdown for this one because I thought that he had that. I genuinely thought that he had that, but then she pulled the meteor out at like the last minute. This speed thing definitely was probably the downfall if I had to guess, because she got him pretty good before he was able to fully fight back and everything. So I'm thinking... Damn it. Okay.
for sure Mob would win with his sucking power.
This was an incredibly close match.
Yeah,
Honestly, if we
like-
were to run through this fight 100 more times, Mob could reasonably win 40 or so of them.
But we're not here
Okay.
to find out who wins 40% of the time.
Yeah.
Mob had tons of awesome abilities, which
That
gave
was sick.
Tatsumaki a hard time. But
Yeah.
she still had the stuff to pull off a win more times than not.
Damn.
Right. First of all, Tatsumaki had a notable advantage when it came to training and experience.
Oh, that's
She's a
true.
top-ranked
That is
superhero who
true.
was
She
trained
is like
from
twice
7
his
years old,
age. That's
fighting a middle
absolutely
schooler
true.
Who never wanted to use his powers in the first place.
Aw.
She was faster
That's
too,
valid.
given her
She is,
reaction
like,
against Boris's
trained.
bullets, moving over 617,000
Well, the faster,
meters
yeah.
per second.
The faster
Sure,
we already
Mob
knew.
reacted to friggin' lightning, but believe it or not, that's still technically slower.
Yeah.
See, a lightning bolt technically has two different speeds to consider.
Oh.
First for the slower
That I
liter of
didn't know.
ionized air going down, and second for the faster flash going up.
Huh.
Given that Mob was reacting to a projectile moving down towards him, this can
Oh.
only mean he was reacting to the liter, which moves 98,000 meters per second. More than 6
Oh.
times slower than Tatsumaki.
So,
Oh,
even though
yeah.
Mob had the edge of being able to attack and defend at the same time,
Oh.
Tatsumaki was a lot quicker than him. So she could switch between attacking and defending fast enough to counter Mob
Aw,
whenever she really
man.
needed to.
Still, that
So,
alone
yeah, the
doesn't mean
speed.
Mob couldn't have eventually scored a fatal blow. All
That's-
of this would
okay.
mean nothing if Tatsumaki couldn't overpower Mob's absorbing shield.
His
Aw.
awesome power of suck.
Right. We know Mob's sucking shield had a limit given how he was forced to transfer
That's
absorbed energy
true.
into those seeds,
That's
growing
true.
a massive head
Yeah.
of broccoli in an instant. We can
So
actually
the
use
speed
this
was
broccoli to
definitely
get a
the-
general idea of Mob's absorbing
downfall.
limits.
Damn.
Broccoli typically requires 143 kilojoules of energy to grow 1/10 of a kilogram's worth. Scaling this giant one to the nearby buildings, we found it to be 21 million times larger than the average broccoli.
Well,
This
damn.
means Mob must have transferred enough energy to equate to about 1.6 megatons of TNT.
Yeah, but how about the energy Tatsumaki used to stop and redirect those giant bullets?
Yeah.
Those things are huge, solid shells with
Ooh.
no explosive component, given how Saitama here was able to crush one without triggering a big kaboom. And
Yeah.
they could wipe out a whole city.
We're shown that the shells destroyed most of City A in one shot, and we can see how much damage they dealt to Boros' ship when Tatsumaki turned them around.
Yeah.
With this data in mind, the height of Boros' ship, and the already calculated bullet speed, we determined the energy she displayed here must have equaled at least 470 gigatons of TNT.
Way more than
Jesus.
Mob's big cloud feet. And more
Yeah.
than enough to shatter his
Damn.
shield all at once. Tatsumaki was just too damn powerful. And it's not like
Well,
Mob could
never
absorb
mind
giant
then.
rocks thrown at him either.
They
Certainly,
didn't, yeah.
Mob's unique powers were
I
generally
totally
passive
forgot
and
to take into
defensive,
account
whereas
that she'd had,
Tatsumaki's
like,
were better
years and
suited to
years of
precision
training
strikes
and-
deadly blows. Once
Yeah.
Mob's barrier was down, she had plenty of options for wrapping things up, whether
Damn.
it be blocking his psychic power, controlling his chi, or simply
Okay, so
crushing him
she
herself.
could have,
And
yeah,
her
because
powers
she was
weren't
the more
dependent on
powerful
her
one.
feelings, so she was always at full strength, no matter what the situation was.
Mob certainly had the skill and ability to
Interesting.
put up an incredibly close fight, but Tatsumaki's experience, speed, and power put an end to this prodigious battle.
She just
Yeah.
had the experience she needed.
The winner is Tatsumaki.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like it does. I totally didn't even think about calculating the years of experience and whatnot into there. The fact that hers didn't really rely on her emotions, like the same way that Mob's did. So I didn't really take those two things into account. I was more thinking like the specific numbers and whatnot. But even still, she definitely had the advantage for a couple of those. I didn't realize that those things would have been that much power. Like, holy crap. But yeah, okay. All right. Well, that's it for this death battle here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching with me, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. But for now, bye.